Sir, I'm very happy and I feel it's God's grace. And it's not my first time in seniors. I've been in the senior team since 2.5 years, but it's my first individual senior medal of this season. And now I have turned a senior by age also. Before I was a junior and in the senior team. So I feel it's a significant confidence boost as it's my first international medal. And now I'm going to work harder, onwards and upwards. And in the end, I believe it's God's grace.
And going into this match, all the players were like top 15 in the world.
Yes.
So logically, not we emotionally we were
No. Of course, sir. I understand.
So how did you put to terms with that? Like facing up against veterans and legends and Olympians and world championships.
Sir, what I told myself was just that I am standing with them on the same place where they are. I have shot more score. So there is no reason for me to not feel like I'm better, or if not better, I'm at par. So that is what I kept in my mind, and I didn't take myself below anybody. I said, you're a competitor, you're in the final, give your best. And this is how one wins, coming from below. Everybody's had their time where they've come from below. In the end, I just told myself that you're here, there's no up and down, you're with them.
And from the start itself, you took the bull by its horns. You were in the top 3 from the start itself. Was there a deliberate strategy that from the start you'll have to?
No, sir. I didn't have a specific strategy when it came to my score. I just told myself to give my best and then forget the rest. That's what I followed. I didn't think of the score, the medal. Just went there to do my best.
You look at the scorecard when you play?
No, sir, I don't at all, because it's something that is not in my control. I just look at what I can control, and that is my job and my ability to do my best.
Please tell us about your journey in shooting, and you said about your reverence for your coach.
Yeah.
Called him your second dad. So
yes. So my journey started, obviously, my father had a school reunion at the shooting range in Jaipur, in my hometown, and I used to love guns. So he took me, said, come, I'll make you meet some of my old friends and make you shoot. So one of his friends, Mr. Giriraj Singh, he saw me and he saw the excitement and the adrenaline in my heart, and he said, I must. So my father's name is Vikram. He said, Vikram, I must take your son for shooting. And then that's how I started getting into shooting, and then day by day just started engraving in my heart slowly. And then by God's grace, I met my coach 3 years ago, Mr. Khalid Al-Mudaf. Khalid Al-Mudaf. He's a 4-time Olympian, 2-time Olympic finalist, world champion, many World Cup medals. He's a legend in this sport. And I'm lucky enough to call him my second dad, because we had such a strong bond. And that I feel is very important, because your coach has to control your life. It's just not on the field. He has to see what I'm doing outside the field, my health, my diet, my workout routine, or my meditation for my mind. So he's all in one for me. And then the journey is going from there.
It's a technical thing. What worldview your coach has, which has made you so focused, so mature? 22, just 22.
Yes. So I feel more than my coach, it's my parents. By God's grace, my family, my parents I'm lucky, and I don't have words to say how grateful I am to be born in this family, where they have carved me to be, like you said, mature, and they've always taught me how to be humble, how to focus on your thing. So I would like to give that thing to my parents. And of course, coach, I follow his personality, and luckily he's the same like me. He's also very focused on himself and down to earth.
And Anand?
Yes, he's a very close friend to me, and I feel so happy for Anand. And I call him in Rajasthan, brother we say Dada. So I call him my Dada, and it's one of the best feelings to have to share podium today with him.
And what is it about Rajasthan? So many shooters. Old Rajputana culture.
It could be, sir. Also, I feel it's just that in Rajasthan the culture of guns is so much, and that from when we are kids we hear about guns. We hear stories and go to the range, and we have a super shooting range in Jaipur. So I think that's also a good thing for Rajasthan shooters, and I think because of that.
And who's your idol as a shooter?
My coach, sir, of course, Mr. Khalid Al-Mudaf, and also there's one shooter, but he's in a different event. His name is Mr. Vincent Hancock. Hancock. He's a 4-time Olympic gold medalist. He's a legend, so obviously I idolize him. to see that, you know, somebody can win so many medals.
So your next tournaments you are targeting, and
Next is now nationals. We have a national starting in January, yes, and then the season starts after that. The trials for the next World Cups will be there, and just follow my coach's plan, day by day, work on becoming better. I think that's my goal.
all the best to you.
Thank you, sir.
Brought so much joy.
Thank you. I hope that actually I'll be there, and I'm going to give my best for the LA Olympics.
आप देख रहे हैं सौगंध टीवी, सौगंध वतन की।